So what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Great Value Podcast. I think it's been like a week break. We took a week break since we
Yeah.
last uploaded.
Mhm.
Honestly, we just didn't have any topics. We didn't know what to talk about, so we just took a week break. But we're back
We are
today.
back.
We're talking about the new Switch 2
Hell
and
yeah.
the original Switch. As always, I'm Parker.
I'm Mike, in case you forgot.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Bryce.
So me and Mike, we went to the GameStop release, and then midnight release. It was like a 9 p.m. release.
Yeah.
But I went with Mike. He had his pre-order,
You know
so he
it.
was guaranteed a Switch. I just went with him and I was like, you know what? If I get a good spot in line, I'll get one. And guess what? I got a good spot in
You
line,
got
so
a
I
great
got one.
spot in line.
I was number 2. I low key snaked those guys though,
Yeah.
because we got there like an hour early,
Yeah.
right, like basically just an hour early. And there's like a couple people waiting outside. And right as we got there, some worker, like employee came out and was like, okay, here's how we're gonna do it. We'll go pre-orders on this side, non-pre-orders on this side. All of the people, except for one guy, didn't have pre-orders. And there's like 3 or 4 people before me, or that
Yeah.
were there before us. And so as soon as they said we're doing non-pre-orders on this side, I immediately ran in and I was just like, I was just in a prime
Yeah, you didn't
spot.
even run in. You were just
I
kind
just
of
kind of like
there.
took like a step forward, and I was in spot 3, and then some dude in front of me was like, "Yeah, I want to go chill with my friend," and then went back.
Yeah,
was
and
in
then
2.
I was in the pre-order line, and as Parker mentioned, there was a guy there who had a pre-order, and man, this is. I mean, I'm not trying to rip on this guy. I don't know if he had some type of problem, but bro, his stench was like it was so
It was
bad.
horrible.
Like it was horrible. Like I smelt it as I walked up, and like it smelled like moldy pizza. It was
Dude, it
Oh.
was so bad. I also smelt it as I walked
Yeah.
up, but I didn't want to say anything
Yeah.
because like he was like
Oh.
right there next to us.
Yeah, and like just like the whole time it like radiates. It was so bad.
Oh.
And like the whole time he was like watching TikToks on like Max Audio.
Oh.
Like
Sitting down on his phone, just like this,
yeah, and like Max
crisscross applesauce.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh.
And like the TikTok, I mean, they were kind of entertaining. Not going. They were like Family Guy clips. There's some like I think like Futurama or something. I don't know. It was pretty cool. But then yeah, Parker and I were separated because we were in the 2 different lines. So we just played like Clash Royale
A
together
lot
the whole
of
time.
dude, we played like triple draft and like twos.
Yeah, and we-
Basically for the whole hour we waited.
yeah, and they had like some employees come out and we played like some trivia.
I got a little Donkey Kong
Yeah,
barrel.
I'm
Because
so
no one knew that. I
yeah.
thought that was common knowledge.
Yeah, it was like
I
what
got the
was
question of like, what game did Mario first appear in?
yeah, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, Mario. No.
Yeah.
It's retards.
Yeah, but you got this cool. I want that barrel. Can
Yeah,
I
I
like
don't
buy
know.
it off you?
Yeah, $40.
40
Yeah.
bucks. Maybe I should take the barrel for my Groudon.
What Groudon?
What
I don't
Groudon?
have your Groudon. But no, that stench was so bad.
It was bad.
Like I was
got
a good
home.
dance away.
Yeah, you
I
were
was
like
probably like
you were like downwind.
I was probably like 20, 30 feet.
Downwind.
He was like
No,
downwind.
I was like 20, 30 feet from this guy, right?
No
Like
way.
a gust of wind would come in and I could smell it. And I'd just text Mike. I'm like, dude, I just got a gust of
Oh.
wind.
It was
That's
bad,
horrible.
bro. And then like when I got home, like I was still trying to smell it, just like slightly.
Ew.
Dude,
And
yeah,
then
it,
like
it
Oh.
only radiated.
and then like whenever like I would smell something somewhat bad in like the next couple days, like I would get like PTSD.
That's
And then like my
horrible.
nose would like recreate this like memory of like the smell. It was horrible.
That's horrible.
But it was worth it.
It's-
Switch 2. It's amazing, bro. It's so good.
Dude, and there was like so many people that showed up so late too. Like we waited an hour before it opened, but there was definitely some people that probably waited an hour, like after they were started like letting people in, and there was definitely some people who didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Because like I got mine, I got the bundle, and after I got mine, there was only 3 bundles for non-pre-order people.
Yeah, I mean, would like play like a game of Clash, like after like 30 minutes in, I would like look up and it's like the line had like doubled.
Yeah, dude, it was just like
Crazy.
people just spawn in out of nowhere.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
Some dude was there to pick up his pre-order of Cyberpunk for the Switch 2, and that was it.
Yeah, and he like waited like the whole
Yeah, he was there for like half an hour probably.
Was he?
He was there for a decent bit, but the pre-order people didn't start showing up until like 8:45.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the lines like there's just so many people. I doubt all those people were pre-order. I think it was like
Yeah,
it was,
definitely
like,
not all those people were
it was like
pre-order.
hopping in line.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I haven't really I don't think I haven't gone to like a console launch before.
No, me neither.
Like in person,
Hmm.
so it was cool. I had a fun time.
That does sound like a better experience than the PS5 launch.
Yeah, wasn't the PS5 launch like just it was just impossible to
It
get one,
was
right? I
it was
remember the scalpers
impossible to
were
get one.
like
Yeah.
horrible.
It was like peak COVID
Each
too.
GameStop would have
Oh, yeah.
like max
Or
like
not
4
peak COVID, but
PS5s or something like that.
Mm.
Four.
Like
Yeah.
the night of it, I had to like go around. I went to like 4 different GameStops.
We're not able to like pre-order it or anything.
No, there was
Dang.
no
and then
pre-order.
Bryce got his
Well,
first, right?
Oh,
There
yeah.
was, but like they would go out like because I think the Nintendo thing was like if you were a Nintendo player, you got to pre-order or something like
That
that.
was for if you bought it through like the Nintendo
Oh,
website.
okay. Like they gave pre-orders through like Best Buy and Walmart and stuff and Target, but they
Mhm.
just like sold out within like seconds because of
Yeah.
bots and stuff.
Yeah, because the Switch 2, like the sites I heard were like horrible. They were like super laggy.
For the Switch?
Yeah, for the Switch 2.
Really?
Like people trying to pre-order, like the site would just crash and crash. So I just like went in.
Dude, yeah, you got lucky going in.
Yeah, I mean, I had like a passport appointment day of. Like that was like the one thing I had to do like that entire month was this passport appointment. And then of course like, oh yeah, pre-orders dropped the same day. And then my passport appointment was at 11 and all the GameStops opened at 11.
Oh.
But then there was another GameStop that opened at 12.
That was the one we
And I-
went to,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then I pull up literally at 12 o'clock and I'm like fourth in line. There wasn't too many people like pre-ordering it there.
Dude, yeah, no, the PS5 trying to get one was so bad because I was trying to get one too for a while.
Yeah.
I remember I had like my family friends over
Mhm.
at the time, or like one of the launches. There was probably in my household, there was probably anywhere from like 8 to 10 of us all refreshing the websites, just all on different websites at the same time, just trying to get one.
That's
For me,
crazy.
like-
yeah,
Like they were all trying to help me out.
that was the same
um,
with me and my family.
But like we couldn't get one no matter how much we tried.
Possible.
Dang.
Shout out to you guys. You know who you are. I don't want to dox you guys, but
I did mine on my computer. And it was like the week earlier. I got one in the cart, but I didn't have my payment method saved on there. So
Oh.
by the time I got the payment method in, they were gone. So I had already saved it. And then like the next drop, I was on the Walmart website and I got one.
Nice.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah.
I didn't get one until like a month after launch.
Dude, that must
I
have been
never ended up
torture.
getting one.
It was. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna wait a few months, cry as
That's
I look at all the
depressing, dude.
videos. The PS5.
Yeah, like watching people like unbox it.
I even-
that's like you're down bad if you're watching
I had
somebody
the
unbox
times
it.
down for like every pre-order launch.
what was on it?
Like
What
I
would be
did in
in
class.
class?
Yeah, we were in class. I got
What would
the
be in class?
teacher's
He would
permission.
ask our teacher. He's like, "Can I please try to pre-order the PS5 or like try to buy a PS5 in class?" And she would just let you, which
Yeah.
was great.
She was kind of reluctant, but she let me.
That was probably one
I
of the
still didn't
best
get
classes
it.
we had.
Yeah, they did not have a bunch of stock ready at all.
Mhm.
for
Dude, the
that.
Switch 2 had a bunch
The
of stock
demand
ready.
was crazy, and they just didn't have the product available.
Like Target, there was enough to stock the shelves and have enough in the back. And when I was there yesterday or the day before, like I was surprised to see it on even on the shelves alone.
Yeah. Yeah, my
But-
buddy just like went into Target like in like the middle of the day, like it came out and he was just able to pick one up.
Yeah, they were there for a while. When I showed up at like early afternoon, there was still quite a few there. There's like
Yeah,
8 or
crazy.
something
Wow.
They're
on
prepared.
release day too.
There would not have been 8 PS5s on release
No.
day.
No.
But somehow the Switch sold the most on release day.
Just because they had so much
They
stock.
had more.
yeah.
They had
products
stock,
ready,
yeah.
I mean, that's
I
mean, that's
mean,
good for them.
if you want to sell consoles, you gotta have consoles. to
That's
sell.
true.
That's
I
true.
mean, that's true, but
Well, honestly, I don't
Yeah.
think like the Switch 2 is like crazy. I don't think it's also worth it to buy on release. There's not crazy titles out yet. There's just Mario Kart,
just Mario. Well, there's
Donkey Kong,
there's
Cyberpunk.
the Zelda.
Breath of the
Remakes?
or
I mean, those are on the Switch, but
just like upgraded it
Yeah.
a little bit.
Mhm.
you have to like buy the little upgrade pack.
Yeah, but like,
Is the Donkey Kong game even out yet?
is that out yet, Mike?
No, it comes out July.
Oh.
July.
But like, I don't think it's a crazy console to buy and release. There's not much yet.
Probably.
But
Realistically,
there's gonna
no.
be some crazy potential. Though.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
new
I know there's
Splatoon
gonna be a
game.
lot of games coming out.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
brushing my teeth at like 6 in the morning, about to go to bed, and then I get like the Nintendo Today little notification, like a new video has dropped for Splatoon. I'm like, I already checked Nintendo Today, and then there's a new little like 5 minute long video. I'm like, what the heck? It's like a 2 minute trailer for the new Splatoon Raiders game, which looks really cool. They didn't really show much about it, and then, like the other 2 minutes was like a big Splatoon 3 update. for like enhanced visuals for the Switch 2 and like 30 new weapon kits. And a
Pretty
new
sick.
map. Well, not a new map, returning map. Urchin Underpass. The main map from the first game.
Oh, that one was
Yeah,
good.
that one's in
I
Mario Kart
remember
as
that
well.
one.
Yeah, I
The
know. I remember
Mario
that
Kart
one.
battle mode only.
Yeah, only
Oh
battle
yeah,
mode.
Oh, I
played
think
on
I
that
played
one.
that. Yeah,
That
I
map's
hate
lot.
battle mode.
Yeah, battle. Oh, dude,
Battle mode in Mario Kart's horrible. Knockout
Yeah.
Tour is great
Knockout
though.
Tour is great.
It's so fun.
Yeah,
The
You
one
always
that-
lose to the bots somehow.
bro. We've been playing Mario Kart World Knockout Tour today.
We probably played
All
through
day.
every single one.
Yeah, we played through all the cups
Mhm,
probably. I
mhm.
think we even repeated a few.
Yeah.
We got first place one time.
Combined.
Bro, the bots.
In Knockout Tours only. Only in Knockout
We're
Tour.
not even. We're
We're
good
not,
at Mario.
we're not like
We're good.
horrible at Mario Kart
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Spike are
Like,
easily
we're
like,
in a
in our
game.
own in
We're
like online.
decent.
Yeah,
Like I'm in first, for like in like the middle of the game, but by the time you get to like the last like wave, the bots just like step it up and
Mhm.
they're just gone.
They're
At least one of
insane.
them's always just gone.
and like the thing is, like when I was playing single player Knockout Tour, just getting like all the trophies.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't hard at all.
What?
Really?
No, it
Like,
was so hard. It was like
Cool.
definitely harder than like
It-
normal,
yeah, it was-
like a
it
Grand
was-
Prix.
It was harder than a Grand Prix, but like it wasn't harder than like what we were dealing with. It might
That's
be like the
crazy.
split screen.
Could be.
Dude, I think it's the 30
Maybe.
FPS.
like 20 feet away from the TV.
Dude, that's why me and Bryce were
It's
like
like-
in there.
I was in there.
Me and Bryce were
I
in
think
there.
that's why my eyes hurt right now. I'm seeing blurry.
You're like right next to the TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're like
Dude.
yelling.
Dude, Knockout Tour is it's so fun though. I can't even lie.
It's
Like
really fun.
playing it by myself, like trying to get the trophies and everything,
it's
was
kinda
it's kind of boring.
Yeah,
But like the four of us playing, and even just like the three of us playing before Cole showed up,
yeah.
dude,
That
we
was
were
fun.
like we were in it.
Yeah.
Like
Because we played a Grand Prix before Cole showed up. We played like I think we played like one, or we played some like versus races. And they were fun, but then bro,
Knockout's way different.
Knockout Tours because like because you don't want to get out instantly.
I want to get out at 16th place.
Yeah, and then have to like watch these guys freaking
Dude.
race the rest of the
Yeah,
time.
The
it's
middle of
horrible.
the pack in that game is horrible.
It is.
There's no
really
breaking
cool.
out.
There's like 15 people like this. And everybody's spinning 3 red shells.
Yeah, and
you're
everybody
just
has
cooked.
the instant green shell behind them.
Yeah.
Everybody has like a bomb behind them.
It's
Like
horrible.
The only way to get out is by hitting a crazy shortcut.
yeah,
Crazy.
you have to,
And
like,
the bots hit every shortcut. They
Yeah.
always get a mushroom and they always hit the shortcut.
Yeah, like dude, you'll be chilling in first, and then you see like 5 other slubbers come up the hill with all with goldens.
So
They're
stupid.
so good. It's so intense.
I don't know.
It's fun though.
Yeah,
And even if you're in like second or first, like you get hit, you're down to 18.
yeah. At
It's
least
horrible.
if they-
It feels like everything you've worked
Yeah.
for is
Yeah.
if they kept like the old hit stun from like Mario Kart 8,
Oh,
We've been
God.
so
God,
bad.
so
Like,
bad.
Like, you
this
keep
one,
a lot
don't
of
you jump
momentum.
forward more when you get
Yeah.
hit? Except for
Especially
the
on
blue shell.
The maps with all the cars, man. Imagine
Oh.
like you spun out.
Oh,
On
I-
every
I would
car?
hate
No,
that.
it's
I would hit,
horrible.
I hit all the cars. So.
Yeah, because like half the time you just kind of like bump into the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you sideswipe the car, it just puts you like this way on a bike.
Yeah.
You're just like sliding. Like,
Yeah. You just see it on the cart. You're like basically like, upside down.
really?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's horrible.
I think more fun than Mario Kart 8 though.
It's
Right
More
now,
fun.
at least. Yeah,
more
I don't know.
fun. Yeah, more like dumb fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Mario Kart 8 was definitely like more like technical
Right.
and like higher skill cap, I
But
guess,
then you see like the world records for like some of the maps and like
on
they're kinda-
8 or like World.
for world.
Dude, yeah, some of them are crazy.
I mean,
Like
8 is
Sky High
crazy.
Sunday,
Yeah, they're crazy.
great question block ruins.
map is
That
insane.
map has some cuts on it.
They can like drive off the map and then like wall ride.
But then like get
jump
back
onto, like,
on the
side
map.
of like the bottom ring and then like
And you look at it.
Oh, I just saw a clip
You
of that.
look
Actually,
at it and you're like, that doesn't save a whole second a lap.
It
But then it
does.
does.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I haven't tried a bunch of like the cuts in this game, but I think I still like Mario Kart 8 more
yeah.
because there's more turns and you're drifting more. where
Yeah,
in
the
this game
drifting
is-
feels weird in World too.
The drifting does
it
feel
does
weird.
It feels a
little
bit off.
weird. In this game, it's like it does feel like a lot of straightaways.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
definitely a lot of straightaways.
You have to like really focus on conserving your items
Yeah,
for the cuts.
that's true. Yeah, in 8 you can kind of just like mushroom.
Whenever and it
Mhm.
works.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But like world, you gotta save it for like the freaking 19-acre stretch of field.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, because like the road will be like straight, and then it'll like curve like a little bit, and you just like
Yeah.
straight.
And every bot does that
Every
too.
bot does it.
So if you don't do it, you're cooked.
Yeah.
I think 200cc would be really fun.
200cc would be fun. I don't know
Yeah.
why they didn't add it.
I don't know. I feel like that'd be easier to add than mirror mode.
Yeah, they added mirror mode. which we didn't know about until we were just playing on online, and then
Yeah.
so it just randomly picked mirror mode.
Yeah, and then like Twitter was like, "Oh yeah, this is how you unlock mirror mode." You
Oh,
need like a
weird.
PhD to get mirror mode, bro.
Yeah, that's
What?
horrible.
It's a
Yeah.
secret.
And it's like nobody like really knows how to unlock it yet, but like the people are like, "Oh, you unlocked it with this. I unlocked it doing this." Like, I'll have to figure it out myself, I guess.
Yeah, but 200cc would be so much better, especially for the straightaways.
Yeah, I
The
think.
straights are so long.
Yeah,
The straights are so
Yeah.
long, and half of the time there's nothing you can do. You're just there, just
yeah. I think it's
driving.
it's
Yeah.
it's a hard game to make though. Like an open world Mario Kart where like everything has to be connected.
Yeah, but they could have like snaked the path a little better.
I mean, they do in certain areas. I mean,
Some,
there's,
but,
there's
like-
a lot
Sure
that's just
better.
like the straight. One of my favorite intermissions is just like that straight bridge with all the cars.
I hate that one.
that part's
I
Oh.
run into all the
There's a
freaking
lot of
cars.
like, is that the boost?
Yeah.
You know, like,
A lot of the cars are like doing something cool too. They're like shooting like bills or like
Yeah,
shooting
yeah.
mushrooms.
the shooting
Well,
mushroom
yeah,
ones.
Yeah, but then I
They
run into all
confuse
the fucking cars.
Yeah.
And then you get hit here first, you accidentally run into one car. And then you're back in 24th.
Dude, there's like I've had like bots next to me hit a car. I don't pass them. They run straight into a car.
Yeah.
One thing that I think would make it more fun is if they added more of the big vehicles around the map.
But yeah, like the
semis
semi truck.
and the submarines.
Out of all the knockouts we did, there was only like one semi, and Cole got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did
Yeah,
a
It
lot.
completely destroyed
I-
me. I was trying to get in
barely
and Cole
managed
got
to
it,
get
and I
in.
was just like, I just kept tumbling on it because like Cole was like turning like long. I don't even know.
I was
like
just blocking
stuck
the
on
whole
it.
path.
Yeah,
Because when they showcased it in the trailers, I thought they were gonna be like all over.
yeah,
You see like one of them.
And like the water ones too.
yeah. This,
I've only seen those like once or
I
twice.
haven't even driven those yet.
I've driven it once, like the first night or two we played.
Yeah, I
it.
remember that.
And
It
then
was like a
there's the
fun track.
helicopter one. Was like same thing, same
There's a
like first night or
helicopter?
two.
Yeah,
Dang.
It's a helicopter.
yep.
Dude, they're so bad to control the helicopter one.
It's like a
from what I
lot
remember.
slower, but you're
But you're above
slower.
everyone, so like
yeah.
Oh,
and
You don't get
big.
hit.
I guess, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can like shock dodge in there too.
Oh yeah, you can. Imagine you
That
get
makes
shocked and
sense.
you just like get hit out of it.
That's up.
That'd be horrible.
The shock feels a lot better now. That's for sure.
It does, yeah.
Mhm.
Just lose a little speed. You just
You
basically
just lose your
stop.
items basically.
Yeah. I hate how when you fall off though, you lose your
Oh.
items as well.
That is annoying.
Yeah, if
I
you
hate
fall off,
that.
you're like done.
You're
for.
done. You're out.
There's been a
Horrible.
few times where you just like fall off like right before the freaking checkpoint in the
Yeah.
knockout tour. You just go.
And then you're done.
I
You're in
think
like
that's-
second or something.
Even some of the really tight turns, I would not be able to turn with 200cc.
Yeah, that's probably
That
true.
is true. But it'd be fun.
Yeah,
You see everyone fly off the map except the bots.
bots.
like the little Nintendo camera above them. We're all buying the Nintendo camera.
I'm not buying the
No.
Nintendo
Okay,
camera.
I
not
can just use
buying
You don't
anything
even
camera.
have the Nintendo camera.
You can just use a normal camera.
I don't know why it wasn't working. I
Yeah.
couldn't see you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a setting or something.
Maybe.
If they make another Smash game, I might buy a Switch. But I don't know.
Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe if they make a Pokemon
Legends
game.
EA.
If they make a Pokemon game not compatible for the Switch,
Yeah,
yeah,
That's fair.
then maybe.
Gen 10's definitely gonna be switched to exclusive.
It's gotta be.
Gen 10, the double digit.
Dude, they gotta do
It's gonna
something.
be so mid though.
No, they're like taking time.
They're
on it,
they
though.
are taking time on it.
And like Game Freak, just like they're like
They're just making
some
it
other
Souls
game.
like.
Yeah, they're making like some other game, and like the graphics on it are like
Souls-like?
crazy.
Are
looking.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. The 3D Pokemon games just look too goofy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There hasn't been.
Like they look
Yeah,
okay.
X and Y.
X and Y was good. Moon was good.
Sun and Moon.
Well,
They're
just
too like
objectively, I don't know if they are.
round. I don't know.
I was a kid. And I loved it.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a lot more charm in like the 2D games.
yeah,
surprisingly,
definitely is.
because like all the sprites were like so animated.
The sprites
Like Gen
were
5?
good.
Gen 5's like the best looking Pokemon game.
Oh yeah. But I think it'll be fine. Like Scarlet and Violet, they did like a small upgrade for 'em. You can just
Yeah.
see it in like the character, like
Mhm.
characters and the Pokemon a little bit, and the grass, and that's about it. Everything else still looks like horrible and the same, and it runs smoother though
And
too.
more than 2 Pokemon spawn in at a
Yeah,
time.
and it runs a lot smoother.
I wish they made the games harder too. I don't know. like,
Yeah.
they just seem so.
They're so much
kiddish.
easier now,
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
hit a starter and like spam A the rest of
and
the
then that's
Yeah.
it. That's all you really need. Yeah.
yeah.
Like you could probably beat the new games with just like starter
You-
Pokemon.
I think I did that for what was
Sword and Shield.
yeah with Rillaboom.
Yeah,
That's all I used basically was my Rillaboom with the starter.
It's horrible, man.
yeah.
But like Gen 3, every time I play that or any other game, you have to like actually like swap and like it's actually a challenge.
Oh, I think they're actually setting up really well for the next mainline Pokemon game because they have to balance because like they want the competitive scene to be good. So like the generation mechanic kind of has to be somewhat balanced. So like Terra was like the most balanced one yet. Like
Uh-huh.
Gigantamax and doubles was really balanced. Mega wasn't really balanced, but that was like
Mega
the
was
first one that
sick
they did.
though.
Uh-huh.
But Mega was sick, and that's the thing. So they're making this game called Pokemon Championship, and it's just like a purely like battle simulator, like Showdown.
Oh,
And
Oh, is
so
that what that is?
yeah,
Is
so
that out yet?
no. So I'm pretty sure they're just gonna like have game like tournaments in that, and then they can do like wacky stuff
mm,
and like the mainline games without it like affecting the competitive
That'd be
side,
sick.
which
yeah.
I think is like the best case scenario.
I think so, yeah.
It's a
An
genius
official
move.
Pokemon Showdown's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Is
and
it gonna
then
be free or paid?
I think it's free.
It should be.
Probably. It
I
might be like
highly
10
doubt it's
bucks.
gonna be
It
free.
might not be free.
Isn't it like $5-10 is still
Yeah, 'cause it's
reasonable.
gonna
Game
be
though.
Freak might be okay with it being free, but
But not
Nintendo's
It's gonna
not
be on
gonna allow
mobile.
it
It's
to be
gonna be on
free.
mobile too. So
Oh, it's probably
maybe-
gonna be. It might be like $5 on the Switch and then like free on mobile though.
maybe
That would be weird. I would expect it to be the other way around.
I could
It's
see
like-
I
that.
could also see it the
Yeah.
other way around
Yeah.
too.
Oh, and then you can like build your team with like the new Switch mouse.
Dude, I threw those things
That's a
away.
lot. Dude, you
You
gotta
didn't need those?
for yeah because they have to use it as a mouse. Yeah.
Oh,
You can just use the Joy-Con.
Well, yeah, but like it's like
Can I
a
just
wrist
plug
strap
my mouse
attachment.
in?
Uh-huh.
It like makes it thicker and like has like a little like slidey thing at the bottom
Oh,
to make
okay.
it nicer. But you can still. I tried doing it without it. It's like really flimsy.
Can I just like use my mouse, like plug my mouse in?
You can do that on like a certain game. I don't know if that works everywhere. You could try it.
That'd be sick. Just pull out
Yeah.
keyboard and mouse in Splatoon 4.
Gosh, I'm so excited, but not excited for that game. No, I'm so excited for that game. Mouse can. I'm gonna get cooked though. That's like the
No,
one
but you
game-
got motion control. You're better.
I don't know.
Dude,
Have
it's
you
a bunch of
played
like
Splatoon on your
4-year-olds.
Switch too?
Yeah, it doesn't work with the mouse.
Mouse? Oh,
I
okay.
tried. I saw a clip of like some Japanese guy doing it on Twitter though. So I tried to like translate the thing. It just like made no sense. Like
Gotta learn
LeBron
Japanese.
James.
the Twitter translate did not
I take that back.
help at all.
Try. I give it a couple weeks and like just go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
or maybe when the Switch 2 patch comes out, which comes out today. So it's already out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Switch 2 patch? What's on the Switch
Well,
2
it's like-
patch?
For the first Splatoon 4 or
First
3.
Splatoon 3.
My fault.
Oh, Splatoon.
It's
okay.
the what I was talking about earlier, like the enhanced visuals and then 30 new weapons.
Is it
But-
just a Splatoon
see.
patch or like other games getting it too?
Today it's just Splatoon.
That's fair.
They did some other ones earlier.
Oh, you know what's insane to me? Cyberpunk
Yeah,
being $70.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that is kind of crazy.
It's a $60 game everywhere else, but Nintendo's like
Was it actually 60 everywhere else?
it's 60
That's-
everywhere.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
know that.
On PS5, Xbox, like the new Xbox Series, PC, it's like $30 on Steam
Yeah.
half of the time. That's when I bought it. I bought it for $30.
Yeah, I don't
Or you could
know.
buy it on the Switch too for capped at 30 FPS, pretty poor graphics.
Is it capped at 30?
It's capped at
$70.
30 for $70.
It's crazy.
It's a little crazy.
It's probably the worst place you can play it. It's
It
the
is.
most expensive.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because like games like Cyberpunk, like people, it's like the worst way to play it. But then there's like all these like fighting games like Street Fighter 6 that people are like, oh yeah, that like the delay on this is like way better than like every other thing. And it's like,
Just because it's newer.
yeah, I guess. It's
Because like the
kinda
PS5, it's like on level with PS5 graphics now,
Hmm.
or pretty close.
weird, really.
Like
I mean-
capability wise, the console.
If it does
Yeah.
4K 60
It does
and
4K
1080
60.
120, then it is.
Yeah,
It's the same.
it's just like a lot of it's like upscaled, so it's not like, but it still is. I don't know.
That's
It's like
that's not on the Switch console though.
That's like a lot of the games.
So when they
interesting.
put
But,
out
like,
new
the-
games, it
But the
probably is.
ability is on par with the PS5, but it's just 5 years newer.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be faster.
Yeah.
but yeah, this year has been feeling like 2017 for me again. Dude, 2017 was the best year for Nintendo, hands down. Right, release
Odyssey.
you got Breath of the Wild. A month later, you got Mario Kart, and then you got Splatoon 2, and then you got Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey was peak. Can I borrow Odyssey?
Yeah,
You have Animal Crossing with you too?
I think I have that digitally.
Do you digital game shit? Can we figure that out?
Yeah, we can figure that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that because this year we got a new Mario Kart. We're getting a Donkey Kong, which is like a lot like Odyssey. It looks a lot like Odyssey, and then we're getting another Splatoon game. So I've been.
Is that coming out this year?
It's not confirmed. They didn't say a release date. I really hope it is. But most Splatoon games have came out in the summer, except for Splatoon 3. So maybe.
Didn't that come out in like
Yeah, it came out in like August.
late
like-
summer?
I guess that is summer.
It's still summer.
It's
Yeah.
still late summer, yeah.
Oh, please come out this year. It's probably not going to come out this year.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
No Smash game though.
I mean,
Very
it's-
unfortunate.
it's a Smash game. You don't really.
I mean,
There's
but
not
they
much you can
could
change, just like other than like upscaling the graphics.
Make
Also,
the
you
graphics
think about
better.
Mario Kart, and then they came out with like Mario Kart World.
Yeah,
like-
so they could
they're
do
gonna do
something.
something.
I guess.
Yeah.
They have ideas. It's Nintendo. Come on.
Like, what do we? Like,
What would be your
New
most
characters.
anticipated like
Oh,
new
our
game?
most anticipated like fighters, like new guys or games.
Or like new game on
New
Switch
game.
too?
I mean, I already got Splatoon Raiders coming out. That's all I really want.
Odyssey 2 would be sick.
I don't.
like,
I
just,
don't
like-
want Odyssey. I want like a new 3D Mario game.
Yeah,
I love Odyssey, but like it's been like 8 years for the sequel. I don't know. Because like Galaxy and Galaxy 2 came out within like
that's
I think
true.
like 2 or 3 years.
I just want like a new 3D Mario
Yeah.
game, like on par with how good Odyssey is.
Yeah.
or was
A
is.
new Mario game like 3D World would be cool too.
Yeah.
It's all like 4 people can play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go to,
I
like,
think it's been
levels
too
and
long
stuff.
for that though.
I think so.
I think they're gonna do like some crazy big like open world thing.
I think
With
so. I
like
can
4
s-
people still going through
Probably
levels.
not.
Maybe. I don't know.
Dude, Odyssey's 2-player was kind of reaching at straws. I'm not gonna lie.
it's
Playing
not-
as
it's not
Cappy-
very
Yeah, 'cause
good.
it's like the same because it's like 3D World is like level based. It's like everyone can fit on the same screen. Where like Odyssey's like an open zone where,
Happy split
Yeah.
screen. That's like what you give your little
Yeah.
brother when he says he
Yeah.
wants to. That's like
Yeah.
but like Galaxy was like even worse. Like you'd play as like the little
star.
You played as like a cursor.
Yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
pretty
Yeah,
bad.
it was crazy. But
Oh, I think I did that with my brothers.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't,
It's like what you hand your little brother. It's
yeah,
like,
I would
here you
argue with
go.
my sister. Like, I'm playing Mario. You can play as the little cursor. And then I'm pretty sure I ended up on the cursor, and then I got like really mad. So like I wasted all the like the star bits, which you like
Oh.
need to kind of progress in the game. But you can like shoot him out. I just like shot him like all out. I'm like,
Gotta show her who's who.
Yeah,
I mean, you are Mario Mike.
I am.
You can't be playing as freaking Star.
I'm not Star Mike 101.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Mario Mike 101.
Tell them.
Yeah. But yeah, I really want a new big Mario game, that new Splatoon game, and Splatoon 4 eventually. Smash. Animal Crossing, I could.
I want a new
okay.
Animal Crossing.
Never been a huge
I wanna
Animal
do
Crossing
that.
game.
Tomodachi Life.
Oh, that's coming out
Oh, it
Next
is.
year.
Wait, when's that coming out?
next year. That's gonna be.
Maybe I'll get on.
Let's go. Dude, Tomodachi Life is
I
a
never
top
played the
50
first
game.
one.
Top
Top
50
50
game.
game
It
of
is.
I
all
never
time.
played
Crazy.
Tomodachi Life.
What?
Yeah, I have it.
I never played that.
My first experience was creating Mike.
Like I knew what it was, but like,
Dude, that's such a unique and fun. I don't know.
like I never had it myself.
That's fair.
Seems on par with Lego Battles to me.
No, it's way better than Lego Battles. Don't even say that.
It's like The Sims almost.
It's like Goofy Sims.
It's like
Yeah.
Nintendo Me Sims.
Yeah, but like everything's so weird.
I'm gonna make the stupidest characters like Peter Griffin, Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I had like Hatsune Miku and like
Dude.
Hatsune
P.
Miku.
Adam Sandler.
Tear.
Sailor B tier.
Can I be put in there, Bryce?
I guess Mike and Adam Sandler are becoming friends.
Actually, that's
That's
locked.
locked.
That's locked.
Bryce, can you ask Ronnie to put me in there? Me and Cole in there.
I can ask.
There needs to
Can
be
we
like
make
a
a state or
proportion.
two?
There needs to be like a proportionate like men to women ratio.
Hmm
Otherwise, it kind of like messes it up.
I don't know if she's created any other women
All
than
right.
herself and Callie.
Let's see.
Not her friends.
Adam Sandler, everything.
Why would she create her friends? When
Yeah.
she,
They're
can, when
her
she can
friends.
make Adam Sandler.
That's crazy.
Okay, well, she could make like
Interesting.
Kylie Jenner or some shit.
She might do that.
Kylie Jenner.
Make her like. Is there big boobs? No, there's not.
No, it's
Wow.
that's a you
It's
can't.
It's Tomodachi
Nintendo,
Life.
bro.
Yeah.
It's a me, bro.
You can't do
Are
that.
we serious? Dude, do you guys want to say like what your most anticipated fighter in Smash Bros would be for like
Dude,
the
I
new
don't-
game?
Donkey
Do you
Kong.
have Donkey Nice? That'd be crazy if they had a Donkey Kong. You
Dude,
would
I
have,
don't,
like,
I'd still just
like
play
a
my sim
Funky
guy.
Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, he pulls out his surfboard and just beats the shit
That'd
out
be
of you.
sick. I would want Funky Kong.
Definitely Waluigi. 'cause they
Oh,
have
dude,
that
it's
in
about
the
time.
other one. Yeah, they definitely need Waluigi at this
I
point.
gotta add. Waluigi.
Maybe like some more Pokemon could be interesting.
Yeah, I think they should just like replace like Incineroar and Greninja at this point.
Monty
Incineroar's-
Mole.
He like
Can we put a
barrel.
shy
and
guy in there?
Shy guy. Can we get a pair of Bitty Bud in there?
Diddy Blood.
Bitty Blood.
The cow from Moon
The cow.
Meadows.
The cow.
Yeah, he's a shoe in. Bro, they did so much advertising with the cow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They did. It was
I
kind of
love the
funny though.
cow.
I think they should get rid of a bunch of
Not
the
even one.
sword fighters.
No, those are good
Yes, they're
characters.
You
all
make
the
those
same.
yourself. Oh, the actual sword. I was thinking the
Yeah.
me sword fighter.
There's like 4 that perform the same basically.
And they're all from Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's playing Fire Emblem?
Martha and Lucina are the same. They could be one person.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they chalk Lucina.
Ike.
'Cause Mark
You
was
gotta
first.
keep Ike though.
Ike's way different. They got to keep Ike.
I think.
Ike. The
They can
goat.
get rid of that other guy too. Not
Marth?
Roy, but the other one. There's another
Oh,
one.
Crom.
Crom.
Who's
Yeah.
playing
Who the
Crom?
hell plays Crom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
chalk Crom.
Get Crom out of here.
They got to keep Roy.
Roy's got fire.
Roy and Ike. You
Roy's
gotta
cool.
keep.
Roy, Ike, and Marth.
Ro-
That's all you need.
Robin. Robin's like one of the more unique ones, but who likes Robin?
No one's playing
I don't
Robin.
even know who you're
It's-
talking about.
It's like the guy with like the spell book and the Kamehameha.
Yeah, no one's playing Robin.
Oh,
And-
and there's another one, the one that turns into a dragon.
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
was gonna say I forgot their name.
Clorin?
Corin.
Clorin.
Toes out.
Yeah, Toes Out.
Yeah.
And Byleth was like a DLC Fire
Oh.
Emblem character.
Okay,
Yeah.
Byleth is way different.
Byleth
Though.
is pretty cool.
Oh, she was overpowered when
I
she
don't
came out. I
even-
remember.
I've never even played a Fire Emblem game.
Me neither. I don't
Never
think
even
anyone
seen
has.
anyone play
I-
a Fire.
Played a
I didn't
bit
know
of
there was a
one.
thing before Smash.
Yeah.
I played the one that Roy was no, not Roy. The one that Robin was in a little bit. It's like a turn-based RPG.
Final Fantasy.
It's
Yeah.
like Lego Battle. Kind of.
No,
Wait, what's
it's
the
not.
Like you
oh,
move your guys around and then like they fight each other.
what's the
Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, kind
that
of.
game was horrible, low key.
No, that game was fire.
No, wait, what was the game with
It's-
Heroes from? Like the little blue dudes.
Oh, Dragon Quest.
Yeah, it's kind of plays like Dragon Quest a little, no?
I only played the modern Dragon
There's no
Quest.
structure to this episode.
Yeah, there's not.
We're just yapping.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yapping
talking about
session.
Nintendo. That was the
Definitely
structure for the
yap session.
episode.
All right.
I'd say it. So far, I've been entertained by our own conversations, at least.
I'm thoroughly entertained.
Thoroughly entertained.
I think if there's a game that would entice me the most to buy a Switch to, it'd be a good Animal Crossing.
I agree.
Yeah. I feel like New
I
Horizons has
already
kind
have one, but
of dropped the bar.
I thought it was good.
That was like the most fun I think I had was with the Switch was New Horizons.
If they make
Dude,
a
I think the
Switch
timing
too
of
light, I'll buy that.
Switch too light.
Switch too light, I'll buy that.
That might take like
a
3
couple years.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
I'll
I
wait.
think I think the Animal Crossing was just
To
good
pay like
because of when it
$50
came out.
dollars.
Yeah, 50 less bucks.
The New Horizons craze was amazing.
It was
It
crazy.
was. It came out
Everyone-
at the perfect time.
Yeah.
It literally came out like a week after COVID started and before places started closing down.
Yeah.
Because I remember like I still had to wear a mask. I was on that 2 week break. Animal Crossing just came out.
Yeah.
Had that pre-order ready. Went with my dad to GameStop
Yeah.
the morning it came out and picked it up.
That's heat.
And it came out the perfect time. I was playing that in class.
That's heat.
My mom would walk into class or into my room to make sure I was paying attention in class.
She
out
would
on my
do that?
You were
Yes.
not paying attention. in
No.
class.
So like I couldn't have my computer on, and I was on my MacBook at the time.
Oh.
So I'd have my Switch undocked, just put that in like on my table.
That's
Sorry,
heat.
mom,
that's
if you're
locked.
hearing this, you're finding that out now. Got me in chapel one time just playing Minecraft.
Oh
Yeah.
She's like,
chapel.
yeah.
She came to chapel and caught you?
She walked into my room while
Oh,
chapel was
oh.
going because it was online. It was online chapel at the time. I was playing with
Online
Mike,
chapel?
and then she was like, you can't be doing that." I'm like, "There's nothing going on, mom."
Yeah, I would just play Minecraft and Rust.
I don't even remember online chapel. I don't even know if I went to it.
I just
Yeah, I
remember it
don't
being
remember that
horrible.
either.
I don't remember that at all.
Wasn't there.
But I think Animal Crossing came out at like the perfect time.
It's crazy how like much it sold compared to like how little content they gave it like afterwards.
Yeah,
Because like they gave a lot of other games like a ton of like post-release content, but like New
That's
Horizons
true.
sold like a
and then like even though there's so many players still playing it like years
Yeah.
after, they just stopped releasing content
Yeah.
for it. Like they said, here's the DLC, nothing else.
I think they might do something for the Switch too,
I
actually.
think I heard something about an update coming out.
Yeah.
Or them finally updating it.
Because like people were asking for third kits in Splatoon, which just came out today, for like literally like a year and a half. And they're like, dude, it's definitely coming. And then be like, no, dude, Nintendo forgot. But then like Switch 2's out now and they gave it a little extra attention.
Yeah.
So like they have time to make like the next game.
They're just like as soon as people like stop caring, they just put out like a little something.
They kind of do, yeah.
They
Yeah.
kind of like keep
Yeah, I was literally just like, I
Just
was
to like keep tugging people on.
Yeah.
like,
Keep them
I
on,
was like,
keep them on the line.
like my Splatoon interest like declining. The Grand Fest came out, boom. Okay, starting to decline. Recently, pretty down. New weapons, new game. Boom. Like they
That's
just
what
got
that's
they
what
got
they
me
do.
by the balls, bro. Just grabbing, I'm like grabbing.
Same with Pokemon. I mean,
Yeah,
like as soon as I don't care about Pokemon anymore,
yeah.
they
Look,
make Tepig a starter. What I gotta get it. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I remember when like Sword and Shield were coming out. I'm like, dude, I'm not buying this. At least like not day one. I don't
I
really
bought
care.
a sword.
I
I bought
think
a
I
Switch
bought it-
Lite for Sword and
Yep.
Shield.
Yeah, I think I bought it
loved
day
man.
one,
I'm
too.
like, yeah, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this. I don't really care. I'm not buying it. And literally that same day I bought it.
I remember release day I bought it. And
Same
it
with
was
like
low-key
Mario
ass.
Wonder. I'm like, dude, I don't know. 2D Mario, I don't really want to play that right now. I won't
And then
buy it.
they were like, Elephant Mario.
Yep, I'm buying that. Elephant Peach, I'm in.
Why's that?
Tortas.
Have you seen that little animation of like
He's white though.
Bowser
Still a
holding
torta.
Like no.
BB.
Ah.
what happened?
Wait, we're good though. The
We're good.
mics are
It's
still
fine.
fine.
There's like a little animation of like Bowser, like an official Nintendo like little animation short video. It's like Bowser holding out a flower to Princess Peach, and then she like turns into the elephant, and then he like switches it for like a huge bouquet. Yes, it's so funny.
Sounds
Hog.
Hmm.
I don't even know what it stands for, actually.
I shall not repeat what it stands for on
Yeah.
on the
What
podcast.
stands for?
Hog.
Nope. No
Hog?
further.
Hog?
Like poggers?
No, no.
Yeah.
What year is this?
No.
If you know, you
Moving
know.
on.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay.
What's your guys' favorite like release on the Switch one though?
Favorite
I think we
game?
know Cole. Yeah,
Oh.
I think we know Cole's.
Favorite game on the Switch one?
Yeah.
What's your favorite game on the Switch one, Cole?
I think it was New Horizons.
That's fair.
That's
It's
respectable.
probably the game I played the most on the Switch because
Wait, what's New Horizons?
Animal Crossing.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
it's Animal Crossing
Okay.
New Horizons.
yeah,
New
I
League
just
was
like that.
better.
It was a chill game. You got to have your own islands, and then you could like go to friends' islands or the random islands, get their fruits on their own islands, bring them back. I remember learning the money tree tech. To get
Oh,
gift
the
of
gold.
money.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like how it like progressed like in real time. Like I haven't really seen many games use like real time to progress the actual building and stuff. So that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But then like I'd get like antsy and just like change
Time
my
skip.
Switch
Oh,
time.
I never did that. I don't think.
Yeah, it kind
It
of
kind of took the fun out
it
of
kind
it.
of does because it's not like a game that you're supposed to play for like a couple hours and then
You're
like
supposed to, like,
it's,
hop on it for, like, an
20
hour,
like 20 minutes. At the
Hour
end.
Yeah.
max.
Yeah. Do
You
you
know,
think?
Pokemon do that with like day and night based on your Switch time?
Yeah, but like
Kind of
that's
do,
not,
but
like,
it's
a
not the
central-
same.
No, I mean it is if
Yeah.
you want to catch like a certain.
Yeah, but like
Pokemon.
you have to like wait for like your house to be built.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
4 days.
Oh, okay.
Your house is built, and
like
then like
Clash
you
of
have to like
Clans.
come back. Yeah.
But you can't
But
play
it's
gems.
it's better than Clash of
Yeah,
Clans.
because like I don't know, it doesn't feel like because like Clash of Clans that's only there to like make you buy gems.
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Animal Crossing, it's there
interesting.
to bring you back and like keep playing
Mhm.
it.
It makes it so you don't grind it out in one
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
I
Um,
think I beat the game in like a week or two.
Yeah,
Dang.
we just both skipped. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we did.
That was like my that
And
was
like
my
the
first time
turnip
playing
prices, where you like
Turnip?
you'd like buy the turnips.
Oh,
The
the
turnip
stock
sales
market.
would
Oh,
come on
yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah,
I'd have to
Dude,
buy a
that was
bunch
a
of
whole thing.
turnips.
and hope that you get a higher sell value.
Yeah,
That was
That was
cool.
sick.
I really like that. Yeah,
that was cool.
that was my first time playing Animal Crossing game too. So
Yeah.
Me too. But I
Oh, that
enjoyed
wasn't
it
my first one.
thoroughly. Mike, what was your favorite?
Splatoon
Game.
2. Splatoon 2 is my
Yeah.
favorite game of all time. I mean,
Very
that game was
surprised.
awesome. Still is awesome. Well, not really, because you can't really play it online. Well, you can, but nobody's playing Splatoon 2 online anymore. It had the best single player story with the DLC. Definitely Nintendo's best DLC they ever made.
Better than-
Nintendo doesn't
better than
make much
Minecraft Steve?
DLC.
Better than mine. Yeah.
Printed
Better than
Steel.
Pyro and Mythra?
Yes.
nothing better than Pyro Myth.
Dude, I hate Pyro and Myth. Dude, actually, no, the Xenoblade games, you guys always like rip on like Nintendo for not having like story games.
Mm.
But apparently, like Xenoblade's like the big one that has like story.
I've never even.
No one's
tried
playing
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade.
I played Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U, and I didn't play much of it. And I think I only bought it because it's a weird game that you can. It's,
Oh, why'd you buy it?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's
No, you remember? Why'd you buy it?
well because I saw there was like bunny outfits you could buy.
Okay.
Wow.
Ah, it's crazy.
The truth is
Well,
revealed.
the characters that I don't know.
Real question: why is that not a skin in Smash?
I don't know. I don't know.
Real
What?
question.
It was a weird game. It didn't feel like a Nintendo game when I was playing.
No.
Speaking of bunny outfits, Rascal's Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai is coming out with a season 2 in July.
Isn't it not? Wait, is it Bunny?
No,
There's
it's
another
Rascal Does
one.
Not Dream of like Santa Claus or something.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's just
Santa Claus?
because like in the cover art she's in like a Santa Claus outfit.
And not Bunny Girl outfit.
I think
That's a
it
huge
has
switch
it
up.
has to do something to do with the story probably.
Probably.
It's such a
Oh.
it's such a good show. Oh my goodness,
This isn't the anime episode, Bryce.
that show's so good.
Bryce, what was your favorite Switch game?
My favorite Switch game is either Sword and Shield or Smash Bros. I'd probably go with Smash Bros. Though. Probably.
What about you, Bryce?
I don't know, dude. Honestly,
Yeah, you got a lot of games.
because I did play a lot of games back in the day.
You were there for the
In-
Splatoon 2
Infinite-
era, Mario
Bought
Odyssey.
that release day,
yeah.
Odyssey.
You have my Switch.
Yeah, I remember.
I've had it for like 4 years. I think I have like not even the full row that you can fill up full of games.
That's kind of crazy.
Did
don't
at some
even-
point
I don't.
on my first Switch.
Yeah. Because I remember release day of Splatoon 2. Like, you got it. And my dad, like,
He was holding out on you.
yeah, he, like, because for my birthday, because my birthday was, like, before, I was like, Dad, can you pre-order Splatoon 2 for me? He's like, yeah. And then he was, like, holding out on me, like, all day. He's like, oh, I didn't get it. What are you talking about? And then, like, it was, like, 5 p.m. He's like, here you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was playing all day. I
And, he-
remember.
and then I was at my dad's house, and his internet was horrible at the time. So, like, downloading it took, like, literally till, like, 9 p.m. And that was probably, like, around my bedtime.
Oh,
And I remember my dad was out like really late for work that night, and I was just playing the single player. I almost like beat the single player campaign. Like I was on like
Jeez.
the last world, and then like I heard the garage. I'm like, oh frick.
Throw that bitch under the pillow.
Yeah. No, I was like playing. I was playing in the living room on the TV.
That's balls.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that with the little tablet, dude. And I remember he caught me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "No," because I turned it off and like ran into my bed. But he's like, "Why are you up?" I'm like,
Can't say.
can't fall asleep. I don't know. That was a fun day. I don't know why he held out on me like that though.
Honestly, I think I gotta say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. As it's like
That's in my top 5.
that's my top 3 at least. My top 3 is gonna be like Mario Kart. You can't narrow it down to one.
Chalk that game.
Mario
That
Kart
game.
8, Odyssey, and Animal Crossing is probably my top 3.
That's a valid top 3.
But like I think I have to say Mario Kart just because like I've probably played it the most, like especially with like you guys and everyone.
Mhm.
By myself, I played it a decent bit. Me and Mike would always play it for like all the time.
Yeah, I like your house.
My house, your house, online a little, and we always play it here, like when we hang out. And now we have Mario Kart World.
Yeah.
Oh, we did the last two
Oh
weeks.
yeah.
We did every single track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We
Yeah.
did 48 and 48. We did like 48 like 2 weeks ago,
hmm
and we did the other 48
Yeah. In
last
order.
week.
Mhm.
It was.
It's fun for a bit, and then it's just torture.
Dude, it was fun, and then we got to the DLC maps. The
They're
DLC maps were just
horrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
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 city
quality on
maps?
those is like such like highs and lows.
City maps, then they change directions with
Sure.
like 1 second of warning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Coconut
the-
Wall was like the only good map.
The design on those city maps are
Yeah, because like
horrible.
it has those like red flashing arrows, but like they don't even like load in until you're like
No,
right
until
there.
you're right there.
Yeah.
That's like in knockout mode. You go through the finish line. There's just a right turn.
They're
Yeah.
not,
And you can't-
the turns aren't like nearly as bad as like the city
Wow.
tracks.
No, but
Definitely
like you
not,
can't
but-
see because like the thing like
Oh yeah.
20.
health or better and like question or like
Yeah.
item boxes like the whole
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and then it's just like damn right turn. Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's a wall.
Especially when there's like a kind of like a weird like looking like ramp thing.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
You think it goes straight, but it actually like turns. It's like a weird like.
It's got like the
turn.
little like fake walls.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, go that way. Nope, walls.
All right, guys. Do you guys want to go over our top 3 Nintendo games of all time to close this one out real
Yeah,
quick?
all
Since we've been
time.
talking about
Here we
Nintendo
go.
almost the whole episode.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You want to start us off?
I can start us off real quick. Are we gonna like rank them or just kind of go over them real quick?
You can rank them if
I
you
can
want.
just
Say them if you want.
kind of talk about them a little,
Yeah.
but not like a top 12 like we've done in the past.
Yeah.
Anyways, for my top 3 Nintendo games of all time, Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Pokemon Emerald.
It's good games.
Those are good games.
Respect that.
I don't think much needs to be said except for maybe the Pokemon since it's an older game.
No,
I
no,
think it's
no,
older than
no,
me.
no. Emerald speaks for
Yeah, it is.
itself.
I mean,
Emerald's a great game.
Emerald's peak, but like it's
Yeah.
older than me, so
Emerald's a great game.
great starters, great legendaries, great story.
Best
Great
legendaries.
Pokemon.
The remakes are good too.
The re-
Gen 3 is such a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played Omega Ruby. I actually should get
Yeah.
it.
It's
never
on, it's
played
on the
the- I've-
3DS.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've only played the original,
Yeah, I haven't
like
played the
Emerald.
remake.
I've only ever played like Emerald, not even the remakes.
Ruby was my first game on like the actual Game Boy.
You have the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you have like one of them too? I thought no.
Ruby? No.
I
I
thought
don't
you
have
had
Gen
one.
3. I have
Um,
Gen.
Don't you have like Fire Red?
I have
Green?
red on my 3DS
Mm.
on the old SIM card. I have Soul Silver. I have Pearl and White 2. I have
thought you had
X
one-
and Y.
I
thought he had the
Sun.
Game Boy
I have
ones.
Moon. I have.
Maybe.
and then it's
Dude, I swear he had one of the Game Boy ones.
Scarlet.
I don't know.
I almost have every generation. It's crazy.
That's
Damn.
neat.
Well, Mike, what about you? What's your top
I don't
3
think I have
My
Nintendo?
top 3 is pretty obvious. It's Splatoon 2, Splatoon, and Splatoon 3. But if we're not talking about Splatoon, I mean Mario Odyssey. I don't want to. A lot of your games are probably in my top echelon, upper echelon. But I think
Damn,
Mar-
that's a big word for you.
that's a small word for me
I don't
actually.
know what that
Yeah,
means.
good one.
But Super Mario 3D World, that game deserves more love. That game's amazing. The music in that game is it's better than Galaxy music in that music plays all the time. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics 2012. That game was fire. They don't make the Olympics like that. Like
Did
it
you
was,
buy the one on the Switch? Maybe?
yeah,
It's not
it
the
was like
same.
on sale for $20. It doesn't
Alright.
even come close to capturing the love and passion that used to go into those games. And then I think the best baseball game ever made is Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii.
That is a crazy take.
Bro, the roster in that game was so ahead of its time. Dude, the
Dude,
Wii,
it's the same roster as Mario Kart World.
It's like,
yeah, it was ahead of its time. You weren't having big rosters like that back in the day for like Nintendo
Dude,
games
you're
like
having
that.
all of the
For
MLB
Nintendo
back in
games,
the
yeah.
show games back then.
I don't know.
Super
I'd
Bowl.
rather play as Funky Kong than freaking any MLB nobody.
Hmm.
But
buddy,
Mario Kart
nobody's
Take-Two.
crazy.
I don't know. But yeah, my top 3 games are just the Splatoon games.
Cool.
Okay. So my tops will be Pikmin 3, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Nintendo Land.
That's-
Wii U.
That's a poll. Nintendo Land?
Yeah.
Dude,
I haven't played any of your games.
Wow.
I've never
none of them.
played Nintendo. Like, I've never played Nintendo Land, but I know what it is, and I know it's a crazy poll. Like,
I never owned it. We didn't come with it.
I would always watch
Nintendo
like
Land-
Zach Scott play it though.
Really.
It was cool.
Nintendo Land came with the Wii U, my Wii U at least.
Mine came with like
It's
Mario.
just a
Came with
bunch of like
Like a Mario Kart.
Or
Oh,
Wii
really?
U. I don't know.
it was just a bunch of like mini games based off of like a bunch of different Nintendo property. You have like a Zelda one and like a Metroid one. The Metroid one was the best.
Yeah, that one was fun.
And then I would just play it with my brothers because you would have 2 people on the Joy Cons,
Or the Wiimotes and the
Right, the
game,
Wiimotes,
the
and then, like-
gamepad.
and then one on the gamepad.
The gamepad's a lot.
Gamepad was ahead of its time.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it kind of was.
It just
Connected to the
always
TV and to the
disconnected.
gamepad.
It always
Mine never
disconnected
disconnected.
for me. I would have it right in front of the freaking thing, and it would still disconnect.
Dude, mine would
Really?
never disconnect.
Yes.
That's crazy.
One time I thought I could like just like take it away from home. So I kept my Wii U running. And I went with like my mom wherever and I brought it in the car hoping it would work.
That's crazy.
And I would get like off of the street and it disconnects and I was so sad.
Dang.
Mine would disconnect like a room over.
Really, mine was fine.
You guys got lucky.
Actually, I had to. Mine
The
like
new one,
broke at
right?
one point, and then like I had my dad call Nintendo, and they like mailed me a new one
Oh,
for free.
A new gamepad?
Oh, wow.
Dude, I had to
That's
pay like
crazy.
$60 to
Yeah,
get my
back when
Switch
Nintendo
dock
was-
replaced.
was for the people.
Yeah, because like my dad called them, and like they weren't gonna give it to us for free at first, but then he's like, I mean, my son loves Nintendo. This is the first thing he ever like big thing he ever bought. That was the Wii U.
Wow.
He loves the Wii U. He's so sad his gamepad broke. Like, yeah, we'll send him one.
That's sweet.
Love you, Dad.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cool.
and Pikmin 3, that was the only Pikmin game I played. Well, I played the newest one, Pikmin 4. That one disappointed me.
I heard that
horribly.
one was really good.
No, I didn't like it.
I trust Cole.
Pikmin 3, I,
Trust Cole's take on this.
I got a Pikmin on my shoe.
No, no. I trust Cole's expertise.
the main
Alright.
game is really fun. I like having to manage all the different Pikmins and like surviving by getting all the fruit.
Surviving. Yeah, you gotta survive. You gotta get back
His
to your
voice cracked.
okay.
That's all.
Okay. And then the
Like your
versus
different
mode was like some of the most fun time I've had playing the bingo battle with just my brothers and stuff. That's like a
Bingo battle.
That
Win
that game-
60.
that game was no, but it's you would like go around the map and like fight enemies and then bring them back to your base, and then it would go on like that bingo card. You would be the first person to get like a bingo and win. And then the second game they like had like a very bad game that they didn't. It felt like they didn't put much more work into it, which was disappointing. And then the actual story, or like the actual game got ruined because I don't know, it just wasn't as fun.
Sounds like you hate this game.
Yeah, Pikmin 4.
What's in his top three?
Oh, Pikmin 4. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he was talking about Pikmin 3.
No, Pikmin 3 is great. Pikmin 4 sucked.
Pikmin 1 was fun.
I don't know.
Pikmin 2 is like the one that is like the most like survival-y, I think. That was like the
Really?
most polarizing one.
If they make a Pikmin 5 for the Nintendo Switch 2, I may buy it. And then Animal Crossing. I talked about that earlier. So yeah.
That's valid.
Bryce, what about you?
That's a colorful.
It's all over
That's
the
a
place,
colorful
yeah.
list.
My top 3 Nintendo games are number 1, Pokemon White 2. Number
Cynthia.
2 is I had it a minute. Wii Sports. And
Not Resort, by the way.
No, not Resort.
No.
Number
Crazy.
3
It's crazy take.
Number 3
I don't think
is
so.
Smash Bros Ultimate for the Switch.
So that's a solid top 3.
The best fighting game of all time.
Gen 5. Gen 5 Pokemon's best generation.
Everybody has their favorite generation for mostly nostalgia reasons.
Cynthia.
Definitely the nostalgia reason.
Cynthia. Anyways.
Gen
Have you ever
5
played a
is so
Pokemon
good.
game?
No.
Wow.
Cole does not know
That's
Pokemon.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I played I think I played a little bit of Let's Go Eevee. or something.
Okay.
That's a
That's not a
great
Pokemon
game.
game.
And I mean, I played Pokemon Go.
Huh?
That was it.
You're like a 40-year-old mom. What's that? Pikachu one and Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go.
And Charizard.
So, yep. That's my Pokemon experience.
Stupid dog.
Stupid dog.
That's pretty cool.
Stupid doctor.
Power World.
How world? Are you serious?
How
Power World. Close enough.
I had fun with Power World.
Yeah, it's close enough where Nintendo had to like sue them. So
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
they did. I don't think they
Nintendo
won.
suing them was.
they had to get rid of the
crazy.
spheres. Remember?
Oh, they had to get rid of the throwing mechanic,
Well, no, releasing like when you like throw them out.
and then they
Something.
released. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's
They,
what
they
they got
still
mad at.
catch them with throwing, which is like
yeah.
weird. I don't know.
They had to remove that.
They had to
Yeah.
remove the mechanic where like you take the ball and like the guy appears.
That's
Yeah.
so, like petty.
That is
Super
Nintendo's very
petty.
They are.
they like their property.
A little too much.
If you even like speak more, you might get sued.
Yeah. If your name is like Mario, they might like
Oh.
cut
If
crap.
If you use the wrong charger for your dock, doesn't
Yeah, that's
work.
stupid.
That's
What
not
the
that's
hell?
not stupid.
You
That
you
is-
lease games now for the Switch too, right?
Release games.
You
You
don't even
technically
you don't
don't
even
own
own them.
Yeah, that's been like
Well,
that forever, bro.
that's the same with like Sony. So,
That's
like
really
Sony
weird.
does has like something
I
similar to
don't
that.
I don't get people who complain about that.
They nitpicked it from Nintendo, even though a bunch of other like
Even,
companies
like-
have it.
Even if just Sony did that, I wouldn't think it was stupid. I don't think it's stupid at all.
I don't really know what it means.
It's
I mean,
like
It basically means you can't mod it, but if they catch you modding it, they can like sue you or some shit.
oh, the game.
like if
Oh.
you sell someone a console, they buy it, they agree to all these terms,
Uh-huh.
and then they break the terms, and then they're mad that they have like the permission to break their console, which
Yeah.
they agree to.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
Yeah, that
anything
makes
wrong
sense.
with
Yeah.
that. Because if
Yeah,
you
it's
mod it and like it opens like the like, I don't think emulating like a Game Boy game is is bad at all. I think that's what
because there's no chance you're finding.
because you're
the
not
Game
gonna
Boy.
buy it from them. You're gonna buy it either pre-used at a stupid price,
Uh-huh.
or you're just gonna download it as an emulator.
Mhm.
But like a brand new game, like emulating that is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's just stealing, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
Well, if,
I can't
if we're
say
getting
anything.
prices like $80, I don't know.
It might be.
Like,
worth
yeah,
it.
and that's why it's
I got you.
PlayStation's actually lowering their prices.
really.
Are
You
they?
guys heard about that? Yeah.
And Xbox totally raised their
Yeah,
prices.
Xbox followed Nintendo. They're raising.
Maybe yeah.
Dude, did you guys
At least
hear?
for the consoles.
Yeah.
Nintendo shut down emulators, even though the emulators themselves is not illegal or
I
like
think
anything.
that's totally fine.
No, but there's nothing saying you can't emulate. So they
Yeah,
shut
but
it
like
down. The emulator itself is perfectly within like reason, and they can't
I
do
don't really
anything.
think it is.
No, it is because it's how
like-
you get everything that makes it like illegal.
Yeah, it's
or not.
like. I guess that's
But it's
saying.
like.
But the
it's like
emulator itself is perfectly fine.
The
and there's
man
no
buying
rules
the
that says-
guns-
That's what I was
the
thinking.
man
Yeah.
buying the guns isn't doing anything illegal, but who he's giving them to is.
Yeah.
So the man
Yeah.
buying the guns is.
No, but like if you,
That's
like,
yeah. That's what I was trying to piece together.
It's like
But-
Emulator's more like a gun.
But it's like
Emulators are
if you
fine.
leave the keys on the counter and your child takes the keys and runs over people, you still get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different. That's killing people. Like emulation is not.
I know,
driving a
but
car.
Yeah,
like,
but it's
but it's like the same thing.
But like, there's laws against saying you can't leave your keys and your kid does that. There's like laws and stuff saying that can't happen. But there's no laws saying emulation in its own is illegal.
but it's like giving people a platform to use stuff that they stole.
Yeah, but they got like they wrongfully shut it down though. That's the
Like-
thing. They didn't rightfully like
Yeah.
because they even came out as being wronged for shutting down like Switch emulators,
Yeah.
which is horrible. Like I understand most people aren't getting the games legally or anything.
Yeah, because like, are you gonna like buy a Switch game and like upload it?
Yeah,
to
but like they still wrongfully
doing
took
that.
down the emulators.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. Is like
Yeah.
they did it wrongfully, whether they should be able to or not. They're not able to. That's the point I was making. Anyways, is that the episode?
Yeah.
At the end of the episode.
End of the
Don't
episode.
mod your consoles unless it's a 3DS.
Or an
Or old.
OG Nintendo Switch. Can you even mod older than like
There's
other than like actual consoles? I guess you could
I don't know. You can mod a Switch.
mod a Switch.
I really
So,
ever want to on.
Never
Really,
modded
it's so
anything.
easy.
Never wanted to.
Well, it
A lot of
depends.
things. Easy.
Except for the Switch OLED, because then you like literally have to solder something.
It's crazy.
So then you just download an emulator and illegally download Pokemon Scarlet or before release day, and it's horrible. Who would do that? That's not being put in. Who wants to do the outro?
Thank you guys for watching this
Okay.
episode. We are back. Thank you guys. Leave us any ideas of what you want to hear us talk about. Just let us know how we're doing. I don't know.
We don't think we're doing too great, but let us know.
Yeah.
We've got like a couple people telling us we're doing good, but then there's like us.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
We're
These these.
Yeah, we're just trying to come up with fun topics.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Hard.
kind of hard to find a niche here
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In the podcasting
in
realm.
the podcasting realm.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 of us. I don't know. There's not many
Yeah.
There's
podcasts
4
where
of
there's
us
like
white guys.
4 white guys. That's never been done
Four is a
before.
lot, yeah.
4 is
Yeah.
like not really like a thing in podcast.
Well, I mean, there's
Hey.
the foodie boys, but
Okay, but
We don't mention them here.
but then
guys.
like they're not like a serious podcast. Are we not trying to be a? Because like
I don't know. We
Yeah.
kind of are.
I've seen these like TikToks of this other podcast like popping up, and they're just
Uh-huh.
like actually just like clip farming, and it gets like I don't know, but like I don't. That's not the direction we're trying to go.
I guess,
Then
yeah.
when we go that direction, that's what gets views on like
I
Instagram.
wonder if like
Yeah.
people like following those accounts with all the clips or even like watching the actual.
I don't think they
podcasts.
are. I don't think
Just-
they
I think
are.
they're just there for the clips.
I think they
Yeah.
are. It's like 2 different.
Yeah,
We're like trying to
we're trying to make like actual.
We're trying to make
content.
both.
It's hard
like,
to be serious.
trying to
Make
appeal
a
to 2 different people,
podcast.
but like not appealing to any of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
Please,
Let us know some ideas for topics.
please.
Don't just say talk about the 10 baddest women, please.
We could talk about
We
that.
could.
We-
can.
Like, we could
Bryce
talk
would
about
get
that.
his ass beat if he
I
did
can
that.
I can just not be in the episode. You can do that while I'm on the cruise if you want.
Oh, that could be the
That-
Bryce's
that
Cruise
could be a-
episode.
That could be. a
That could
Bryce's
be.
Cruise
That could be like a
That's
little
coming your way. You know who you are.
Mini-sode.
A mini-sode
Mini
of the
episode.
pod.
Quick little 30, 30 minute episode just, for 3
just
of us.
10 minutes, no bullshit, just the rankings.
Straight
Just
to
straight
it.
face. Number
That's how
All right, guys. At number 1, I have Lana Rhodes. What do you think? No, not a number 1. I'd say number 7.
I don't think she's.
I can
cracks the top
meet
10.
you in the middle at 4.
I thought we were going fiction.
Yeah, wait.
I don't.
Are we
oh.
doing real women? That's
You're not gonna be
crazy.
here. It doesn't
No,
involve
yeah, I
you.
don't care.
No.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
see. Yeah.
We'll do that in the
Still
cruise
associated
episode.
with my
We have
brand.
a lot of time.
We're
Yeah, we
tarnishing your brand.
It's
Tarnishing my name.
That'll be like the best episode.
That's gonna.
I sit in
gonna be
this
some
chair
crazy
with the
The
close
rest
most like
of you.
structured episode. Like,
That's
The most serious
Yeah.
structured episode.
what's gonna be like a 10, 20-minute episode. It's not gonna be.
We each give our 3 favorite women. And
You're
then we
not
rank
gonna
them
be
in a-
here, Bryce.
in a-
No, it's gonna be
in
like
a
10,
ladder.
top 10.
Top 10.
And then we organize.
All
Into a top
30?
30. Yeah. We can make this work.
That'd be horrible.
yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, I guess that episode's coming your way. Anyways, leave us some
Excited.
suggestions. And as always, thanks for watching.
Thanks for
Thank you
watching.
so much.
Invest now for great value later.